Hello students, how are you? I am Smita teacher going to teach you math subject. So let us start our study of Mathematics Standard 7. Now in the part 1, chapter 1 is all about geometrical construction. So today we'll study our first lesson, geometrical construction. In previous classes, we have seen that what is a line segment, concurrent lines, rays, angle bisector, etc. So today we are going to revise angle bisector. Can you tell me what is angle bisector? How can we define it? Yes, angle bisector means which divides angle into two equal parts. So let us draw its construction. First, we are going to draw an angle of 60 degree. Angle ABC is equal to 60 degree. Now, we are going to draw angle of 60 degree. First, with the help of pencil and scale, we are going to draw a line. Draw line. After that, with the help of protractor, we are going to draw angle of 60 degree. Now first, here naming I have given BC. Now, keep the center of your protractor on point B. Keep it properly, it should be on line. Now, from this side, we are going to measure the angle. Yes, here is your 60. Mark it. After that, with the help of scale, we are going to draw a line. And now, with the help of compass, we are going to bisect the angle. First, take some convenient distance in your compass. Now, keep your compass point on vertex B and draw two arcs. One is on this line and one is on this line. Okay, drawn. After that, we'll get here 2 points. Okay, now what we are going to do? Now with the help of these 2 points, we are going to draw two arcs inside the angle. Keep same distance as we have taken here. Now from this point, we are going to draw one arc. Now from this point, we are going to draw another arc. Okay, now after drawing two arcs, we get here point. Yes, no? After that, with the help of scale, we are going to draw a line from vertex B. See here, keep your scale properly, okay? And draw a dotted line. And the point which we get here, we name it M. Now, can you tell me what is a measure of angle ABM and measure of angle MBC? Can you tell me? So, as we know that angle bisector means which divide angle into two equal parts. So, if the measure of angle ABC is 60 degree, then what will be this measure? Yes, half of 60 is what? 30. So both angles measure will be 30 degree. Yes. Here our angle bisector construction is over. So now from this, can we write angle ABM is equal to angle MBC? We can write it now. Why? because both the measures are same. Understood? Next, we are going to revise perpendicular bisector of a line segment. Now, children, tell me, what is a line segment? Yes, it is a part of a line and which has two endpoints. Okay, now perpendicular meaning what? Which makes an angle of 90 degree. Yes, no? Here, first I have drawn a line segment. After that, I have divided this line segment in two equal halves, and after that we get here angle of 90 degree. Then from this, how can we define perpendicular bisector? Yes, perpendicular bisector means any line which divides the line segment in two equal halves, making an angle of 90 degree. Okay. Now we are going to draw construction of perpendicular bisector of a line segment. So first we are going to draw a line segment PS of length 4 cm. Draw 4 cm line. Name it P and S. Now with the help of compass, we are going to bisect this line segment. So first, keep your compass point on this point S and take more than half distance in your compass. See here? Don't take too small distance. We have to take more than half distance. Okay? Now after that, we are going to draw two arcs. One is upside and one is downside. Let's draw. One is upside and one is downside. Over. Keep same distance. Now put on point P and draw another arc. Upside and downside. Here we get two arcs. So after drawing two arcs, we get here 2 points. One is upside and one is downside. So now we are going to join these 2 points with the help of scale. Join this. And the points which we get here, name it C and D. Also, we get here one point. Name it M. Now, after drawing this, we can say that this line CD is perpendicular bisector of a line segment PS. Yes, no? Also, this segment PS is divided into two equal parts. Correct. So, from this we can write length of PM is equal to length of MS. Yes, no? Now, as we know that this line CD is perpendicular bisector, so we can write it CD is perpendicular to PS. Or also we can write CM is perpendicular to PS. Or if you want to give this line naming L, then how can we write this? L is perpendicular to PS. Okay. So in this way, we have drawn the construction of perpendicular bisector of a line segment. Understood? Now our next point is the property of the angle bisector of a triangle. So first we are going to draw its construction. Here at first we have to draw a triangle. Draw the triangle. Here the triangle which I have drawn is acute angle triangle. Okay. Now name to this vertices P, Q and R. And now after this we are going to bisect these three angles. Okay. So let us bisect these three angles with the help of compass. So first I will bisect this angle Q. Take convenient distance. Draw two arcs. Then keep same distance and draw another two arcs. Drawn. Now after that, with the help of scale, from the vertex Q, we will join this. After that, we will bisect this angle Q. Again, same procedure we have to do. Take convenient distance and draw two arcs. Drawn. After that, draw another two arcs inside the triangle. Drawn. Now after that, from point vertex R, we'll join. Now at last we will bisect angle P. Children, if you are not comfortable to draw like this, then just turn your book like this and bisect it. Okay? Draw two arcs at first. After that, again two arcs. And now with the help of scale, from vertex P, we will join this. Here we have drawn the line. Now children, tell me what you have noticed here. Yes, these three bisectors, they are passing through only one point. Now, in the previous classes, that is in 6th standard, we have studied the definition concurrent line. Yes, no? What is it? If three or more lines which passes through only one point, then such lines are called what? Concurrent lines. And the point, what we called it? Point of concurrence. So here also these three lines are what? Concurrent lines. And the points which we get here, that is what? Point of concurrence. Okay, understood? This point of concurrence will denote by the capital letter I. Now tell me children, where is the point of concurrence? Inside the triangle or outside the triangle? Yes, it is inside the triangle. Now we are going to draw perpendiculars from this point I on the sides of triangle PQ, QR and PR. So let us draw perpendicular. Perpendicular means yes, 90 degree. So we'll draw straight line, dotted line we'll draw. See here, another over here. Here also. Perpendicular mark should be there. Now I'll name it A, B and C. Now children, as we know that this R is what? Yes, it is point of concurrence. Okay. So this point of concurrence of angle bisector of a triangle is in the interior of the triangle. Now children, tell me, where is the point of concurrence? In the interior of triangle, no? Correct. Also, three perpendiculars which we have drawn from this point I, they are equidistant. Children, equidistant means what? Yes, their distances are same. Okay. Now, with the help of scale, we can check this. Their distances will be same. Okay. From this, we can write IA is equal to IB is equal to IC. Yes, no? Why? Because their distances are same. Now children, from this construction, we understand two things. First one is the point of concurrence of angle bisector of a triangle is in the interior of a triangle. And second one, three perpendicular which we have drawn, their distances are same. They are equidistant. Understood? So this is our property of angle bisector of a triangle.